The Galactic Tribunal chamber stretched endlessly above Commander Elena Vasquez, its crystalline walls refracting the light of 7 different suns. Representatives from 43 species sat in perfect rows, their various forms creating a biological symphony that would have fascinated xenobiologists for centuries. But Elena wasn't here as a scientist, she was here as Earth's defendant. The Cathari prosecutor, a being of pure energy contained within a geometric force field, pulsed with accusatory crimson. The evidence is overwhelming, it declared, its voice resonating through electromagnetic frequencies. This species has systematically eliminated 97% of Earth's megafauna. They have driven countless species to extinction, poisoned their own atmosphere, and now seek to spread their destructive influence across the galaxy. Murmurs rippled through the assembly. The Zephyrian delegate, resembling a massive jellyfish with bioluminescent organs, flashed patterns of agreement. The rock-like Granite Confederation representatives ground their mineral bodies together in what Elena had learned was their equivalent of nodding. Elena remained seated, her fingers drumming against the defendant's podium. Her military training had taught her patience, but more importantly, it had taught her to read her enemies. And right now, she was reading 42 hostile alien species who saw humanity as a cosmic plague. The prosecution calls for immediate containment, the Cathari continued. Humanity must be restricted to their home system, under permanent quarantine, until they can prove they have evolved beyond their predatory nature. The tribunal's chief judge, an ancient being called a moderator whose species had transcended physical form eons ago, turned its attention to Elena. When it spoke, its voice seemed to come from the very air itself. Commander Vasquez, you may now present humanity's defense. Elena stood, her boots clicking against the chamber floor. At 5'6", she was dwarfed by most of the beings present, yet something in her posture made several delegates shift uncomfortably. Honorable moderator, esteemed delegates, she began, her voice carrying clearly through the chamber's acoustic systems. The prosecution asks what Earth's apex predator is. She paused, allowing her gaze to sweep across the assembly. They seem to think they already know the answer. The Vorthak representative, a creature with 12 eyes arranged around its skull, blinked in rapid succession, a sign of confusion in their species. Is this human claiming they are not the apex predator of their world? Elena's smile was sharp as a blade. Oh no, honored delegate. We absolutely are. She raised her hand slowly, deliberately. But the prosecution has made a fundamental error in their understanding of what that means. The chamber fell silent except for the ambient hum of life support systems maintaining 43 different atmospheric requirements. You see, Elena continued, beginning to pace, you've confused apex predator with mindless destroyer. Let me tell you what humans really are. She gestured to a holographic display that materialized at her touch. We are the species that hunted mammoths to extinction, then spent billions of dollars trying to bring them back. We overfished our oceans, then developed sustainable aquaculture. We created weapons capable of destroying our planet, then chose not to use them. The display showed images of Earth's restoration projects, rewilded forests, species recovery programs, orbital solar collectors reducing atmospheric pollution. An apex predator doesn't destroy its ecosystem, Elena said, her voice gaining intensity. It maintains balance. And humanity has learned to be the ultimate apex predator, we prey on problems themselves. Climate change, asteroid threats, resource scarcity, disease, these are our hunting grounds now. She turned to face the Cathari prosecutor directly. You want to know why you should fear us? Not because we might destroy you, any species can do that. Fear us because we might decide to save you, whether you want it or not. We've been known to relocate entire civilizations just to protect them from their own poor decisions. The Granite delegate's grinding grew more agitated. This sounds like a threat. Elena's grin widened. No, honored delegate. It's a promise. We are predators, yes, but we hunt extinction itself. We chase down entropy and cage chaos. And now we're here, looking at the galaxy, wondering what needs fixing next. The tribunal chamber erupted in discussion as species-specific communication methods created a cacophony of lights, sounds, and chemical releases. Elena sat back down, her message delivered. Sometimes, she reflected, being the apex predator meant knowing exactly when to bare your teeth.